Welcome along. We're back at that time already. Another GP event is about to start on Wednesday, and we're coming in early to get your 4-track strategy guide ready for this week's qualifying session. And I know you're asking, what do we got coming up? What strategies can I follow to get the best results and points? Then you're going to find out, because we're going to give you all that detail that we possibly can in this video. So make sure to watch all of it, because we'll let you through some secrets. We'll give you my knowledge as well as the track maps that are available too. So this week then, strategy guide is for the Dutch Grand Prix. So the F1 circuits come back round, and we are at the real life Formula 1 Dutch Grand Prix, hence the event that we have got. Now, we don't have Max Verstappen. Boosted, it is Yuki Tsunoda, because it's following the order that Hutch want to release them, and it's Yuki Tsunoda with a 10% stat boost for Epic, Rare and Common. And we've also got the Surge and the Pulse available with a 10% stat boost as well. So on Wednesday, make sure to check them out, because they might be very usable for you indeed. So make sure you check it when the strategy and the basically 10% gets loaded, because it might be a lot better for you. So that is what we've got coming up for the Dutch Grand Prix. What circuits have we got? Let's go and take a look. And first of all, to let you know, right here, no legendary drivers are permitted this weekend. So I've mentioned this before, but last season when there wasn't an F1 race, you could use legendary drivers. When there was an F1 weekend, you couldn't use the legendary drivers, and it's the same, it looks like, so far. So legendary drivers not available, and that is in every series so far. So yep, make sure you do not use them legendary drivers. Track wise though, it's no surprise to see us go off to Zandvoort for race number 1. 8 laps, 100% rain though at Zandvoort, maybe a thing to come for the real life F1 race. We've got a trip to Melbourne. We haven't had that one for a while in GP. Race number 2, 8 laps, no rain. Race number 3 then, return to Spa. Spa's been quite busy lately in GP events, but 6 laps, 100% chance of rain. And then we round off with another difficult one. It is off to Jeddah. Notoriously difficult, hard to overtake, up to 34 degrees for the circuit of Jeddah. Remember, 6 laps for Spa and Jeddah. Now remember, we're going to give you all the boosts that are available to use that feature both the track stats in these strategy guides. We're going to give you the best strategies to follow for each series, and we're going to give you the track map as well. So make sure to hit that like button, and if you're watching, let me know down below. Are you using Yuki Tsunoda this week? Or have you got another driver which is going to take priority over you? So let's go into the strategy area. I imagine it will always bring up another track map that we don't need yet, but I'm sure we can get straight in to Zandvoort. And luckily, I haven't loaded up a track map. It's a change for once. Usually I've got the wrong track map over here and it's like, oh my god, avoid that one, but not this time. So we're starting off then with Zandvoort, the Dutch Grand Prix, and here is your strategy map for you for the circuit rounds here. Now track stats are important, as we all know. So for your car, you want to go to a cornering setup. Cornering setup is required, and you want to pick your drivers with the most overtaking stats. Naturally, the higher your overtaking stat driver, the quicker they will race, because that's how powerful track stats are. Now, if you're racing in Champions and Contender, because it's 100% rain, we're going to go for a 4 wet, 4 wet for both cars. Expect a lot of the AI to pit on lap number 4. Challenger and Junior, we've got a 3 wet, 3 wet, 2 wet, and a 2 wet, 3 wet, 3 wet. We're trying to basically make you not double stack for the Challenger and Junior. You're going to need around that late 45 to 50 tyre management to do 4 wet. So if you can do that in Challenger with a tyre boost, great, it will be beneficial, but it's not sometimes the quickest way. Usually Max Verstappen AI in Challenger does tend to go 4 wet, but us tyres is pretty difficult. The boosts that are required, Cupra is the best one. We've highlighted that one for you. We've got Glitz Herald, Cranberry and Ode, all featuring both of the track stats on this circuit. And then right at the top right, you can see the track map. In blue is where you're going to recommend it to be conserving your engine. You've got yellow to go to medium and red to attack. They are the best places to use your power unit and obviously to attack. Remember, the more you conserve, the slower you are, but the more power unit you will gain for an attack on the field. Difficult start at Zandvoort 2 as well. You've got to be patient and it will come to you later on in the race. But then race number 2, we are heading off down under. We are going to Australia. Looking forward to this one actually, because we haven't had this or what feels like a long time. Now, track stats requiring defending drivers, so you need to change them overtaking drivers to defending drivers, and then you need to change that setup of cornering to a setup of power unit. Now, this circuit is in the dry, so champions and contender, it is all about the 4 medium. It is quicker than a 2-stop running softs, so you want to stick to that and make sure you create a gap of around 4 seconds between your 2 drivers. Challenger and Junior. Now, we represent that your tyres aren't the best, so we've gone for the 3 medium, 2 soft, and the 2 soft, 3 medium. Now, alternatively, we have left in there a 4 hard. We're giving you a little bit more choice in this strategy map of Melbourne. Up to you. I would personally probably be doing maybe 3 medium, 2 soft, and a 4 hard. But again, it's personal preference with you. But with Gavon, there's not much between the 2 strategies. That's why we have listed both of them. Now, Iron Force Gladiator is the best boost around this circuit. You can also make use of Gin, not the drinking kind, Voice, and Exception as well. Now, the top right, you can see the track map. 2 places to go blue on conserve. We've got yellow for the medium, and we've got red for your attacking on the engine mode to make some places up. Melbourne can be good on a race start, so make sure you're pushing hard on that opening lap to try and get past the field. What do we got next then? Race number 3. We've had this quite a lot lately, so you should be very familiar with this one, and it is off to Spa for race number 3, and it's a full wet race. So we've got race start drivers are required. Get rid of them defending drivers. It's all about your race start drivers here, and the setup now, no longer power unit. You need to be changing to a speed setup for this one. Now, it is in the wet, so champions, contender, free wet is absolutely fine. And then in Challenger and Junior, you can also do a free wet. You need about 40 tyre management plus to be able to do free wet. If you don't have that, we do recommend a 2 wet. That is your alternative strategy if you don't have that. Probably more your junior player, you might want to be looking at the 2-2-2. Instead. Now, the best boost to use around here, Firework, Rainbow. Now, personal preference is Street Shark. That is one of the best boosts at this track. We've got Timeless in there as well, and you can make use of Surf, giving you a bit of power unit and tyre management as well. Now, the track in the top right, you've got blue for conserve again, yellow for medium, and you've got red for attack. Spa can be difficult. Don't lose too much qualifying stats on your car because you don't want to start right at the back. It will make it very difficult to come through the field. And then finally, we are off to Saudi Arabia, and we are off to Jeddah for this one. Now, 34 degrees it can get up to, but that's not going to be too costly on our tyres because we only say 33 and above, so 1 degree is not going to destroy us too much. Now, tyre management drivers this time, so you need the same speed setup. Get rid of your race start drivers, get your tyre management drivers on. They are going to be the quickest for you. Now, champions and contender, we've got the free soft, or you can do a free medium in there as well. Free soft, you're going to need probably that 75-ish tyre management. If not, you want to go for the mediums. That is absolutely fine. They're still pretty quick. If you've got over that tyre management, by the way, you can do a 4 medium, 2 soft as well if you don't want to double stack. Challenger and Junior, it's all about the 1-stop. Probably in Challenger, you'll be running a 3 medium. Most likely in Junior, you'll be running 3 hard. Don't 2-stop round here, though. It's all about the 1-stop. Dead Fast, Eternal Flame, and Eagle are your best boost, with the latter highly recommended. And in the top right, track map, 3 places to conserve power unit. You want to get that power unit stocked up because that first sector all the way down to the hairpin can be great overtaking. So that is your qualifying guide. Remember, 2 races and we need different setups, tracks, drivers, you name it. Make sure to keep changing it because that is how you get the best out of your points in qualifying. And most of us need 188 points to qualify and have a chance at P1 at the weekend. So remember, if you drop points in qualifying, there's also a chance of not racing again and racing the following day to try and get through with a perfect score. You don't have to qualify on day number 1. Remember, the longer you leave it though, the more difficult and riskier it will take. So good luck in your round. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are giving you all our knowledge and information to make sure that you enjoy the game better and you can hopefully go and smash it, because without you, there isn't me. So we'd rather keep helping you and sharing our secrets with you.